Hello and welcome to a new series, vanilla series, GhostCraft plays Minecraft. At the end of the last series, when I started doing Vault Hunters YouTube, I was solely in the zone of just wanting to play Vault Hunters, and I wasn't inspired or wanting to play vanilla. So I've decided to come back and see if a new seed will generate more inspiration for me to continue. Don't worry, the Vault Hunters worlds will still be there. We'll still be done recording every week that I can get round to doing them. So we've called this V2, survival, normal, cheats are off, default. We're not going to have a seed, so we're going to keep it as random. Everything else is the same, so let's just jump in. I hope we get a decent seed. Well, get a decent spawn, a decent world, should I say. The last few worlds that I've tried to load up, well, part of the last series, that was quite a nice little area. But I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't inspired or motivated to do videos on that world because my mental health is one of the things. Here, okay, so I've started in the jungle. This is very reminiscent of one of my first series I tried to do. So let's call this spawn. So we'll always have a way back to spawn. So let's have a look around. Ooh, it looks like we've got a ruined portal over there. We've got a jungle here. Looks like a... This is the one thing I do like about... What's it called? One thing I miss about Vault Hunters, the thing that this should have is a map in the corner, because I could kind of open up and see where everything is. So, jungle there, looks like a dark forest biome over there. So we turn that into this. Just getting the first bits done, so we need sticks. Now we can put down the crafting table. We'll make a wooden pick. So let's go over to the ruined portal first. It looks like we've got a oh, it's a sparse jungle. Oh, there is a chest. We'll take everything from here. We'll even take the chest. Hang on. Do we set up here? It is quite a nice area, to be fair. We do have... We do now have a nether portal already. So we're off to a good start in that respect. So let's just gather resources for now. I need 18 cobblestone to begin with. But let's just totally, completely destroy this pick. make the tools. The other tool is a hoe. I don't know why I made 2 hoes. Get our first kill of the world. I do need to find coal, iron, sheep. One of the worst blocks in Minecraft I found, diorite. Found 1 sheep. Does sheep. And 2 sheep. So now we could do that and make our bed. So now we don't have to worry about our first night. Old growth birch forest. I think so, but it's just this episode's just going to be us trying to find a nice area to live. Well, we've got water that side of us. Found some coal. I don't want to go too far from spawn. Damn it. Me not paying attention. Here's all the grab all this coal. At the moment, I'm not going to bother with grabbing any of the copper. To be fair, I could utilise this. Before we do anything. Let's cook up the raw mutton. So from that point with the scale, I lost 3.5 hearts. My hunger doesn't help. 3. So let's go this way a little bit. See what we can see. Quite liking the look of this mountain here. maybe not. That'd be way too much terraforming, and I'd probably over terraform, and then I wouldn't like it. But I do like it because of the water. Am I on an island? It looks like it. But let's get across the water and see what it looks like from. See, I could do something here. Grab the sugar cane. Do have sand over there. If I do something centralized so you kind of see where the central bit would be is there. Can I put on my shaders, or is that not shaders? Done. So let's jump up here. The mountain itself, I don't know. Well, it is becoming night time. Well, I could start building it and just have it as a long-term season project to keep adding rooms, because you'll have like there we go. So we've got a few achievements already. We found a pink sheep. Because we could, in effect, we would need a hell of a lot of chests. Yeah, we'll stay here because we could chop down all these trees, dig this dirt down to bring it to a reasonable level. But now what we need to do is make chests. Then we're going to download the Iskall Shulker mod. But I think I'll do that if we complete the Ender Dragon and we go looking for the Shulker Shells and Elytra. Doing a bit of deforestation. We will plant trees, because I'm thinking, part of me is thinking, and I'm taking inspiration from the idea of this kind of dwarven thing from Impulse's Hermitcraft world from the current season, season 9, I believe they're still on. But I think that would actually be pretty cool to do. Put my own twist on like a dwarven kingdom. So the first steps are to clear the trees so that we can have. Is it this line here, or do we do it from here? No, So this tree will need to go. And I think the way I'm going to do this series is not do it having it being like, oh, building episodes for every single episode and then get rid of the ones I can't craft. So that will give me 30 chests to start with. The chest monster begins. Not that I'm going to need them all now, but most of it I'll do 10 chests and then put the rest of all the rest of the stuff into here. Because we wanted to put all this down, and I think there's going to be quite a few stacks. I want to get rid of all the trees first before we start taking the lap. It'll either be a great success with the Dwarven style build, or it'll be absolutely terrible. But like you say, like everyone says, you don't know until you try. So I'm going to say that I'm done with chopping down the trees. So next up would be putting those in there, those in there. Actually, let's do this. We're going to need a hell of a lot of shovels. And we'll start with a golden shovel. So I want it to come down to this level here, which is level 64. So I want to kind of smoothen out this bit. So I've got to go up to where the iron is. Might swim up there and plug that at some point. Hang on. Let's bung the iron in there. One thing I didn't take into consideration is minus 34 is where I want to be up there to start digging down. It'd be quite cool to have it indented in a way. It actually look quite cool having it indented into the mountain as well. Plus we're getting some coal as well, which is always welcome. We'll leave the coal in the wall there for the moment. So we're nearly down at that level. As I said, this is going to be a progress that we'll be working with during the whole season, the whole series. So it won't just be like me every episode just doing this. Come on, let me sleep. There we go. So now, one, two, three. Because once we've got this all dug out, excavated, it'll be a lot easier for us to kind of get, a lot easier for me to be able to get an idea of how I want the build to go. So I honestly think that the next episode will actually be a mining episode. So we could, there we go. So we now have that side done. And from that we can put everything into this chest here. So I'm happy with progress that we've got so far. We've found our base, we're not far from spawn, we're not far from the jungle, we're not far from the dark oak forest. Well, didn't notice that. Didn't notice the granite in the wall. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to call this an episode. And I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.